share screen now if you would like me to.
Okay, awesome. So we're just gonna switch devices real quick.
I don't have co-host power since I got kicked out and got back in.
Okay, I can just continue sharing. It's perfectly fine.
I will work on getting you co-host power me. I'll be right back.
Well, in the meantime, guys, does anybody know where to go after 16?
Okay, Ace.
So 14.
Wait a minute. We did 12 and then 14. Where's the 16? What would come next?
18.
18. Good, Ace.
Perfect. Perfect, guys. So I think you guys are getting the hang of this. So after 12, 14, 16, 18, does anybody know where we can go from there?
Ainsley?
So that white space which would be 20.
Okay, she says to the blank space, which would then be 20.
Perfect. That's absolutely right. And I'll just draw out a little path for you guys. So what about after 20? Does anybody have a solution?
You go from the 20 to 22 to the other blank, the last blank space.
Good.
All right. So was that 22 to 24? Is that what I heard?
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right.
And then from 24,
26.
and then
26 to 28. 48, 30.
and then we end up at the flower.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Perfect, guys. So if we look at everything, we went through the entire path, started from the bee and ended on the flower. Good job, guys. Do you guys want to try number 2?
Yes. We did.
All right, so looking back at the instructions, we should start at the B, which is 12. And this time, our clue is to add by 12 every time. So does anybody know the first step to this problem?
Okay, Mandy. Okay, Mandy says 12 to 24.
Perfect. Does anybody know what to do after this?
Think about these would be multiples of what?
12.
12. All right, think of multiples of 12. All right, Cooper, what's next?
36.
Okay, he says 36.
Basically,
That's where we should write it? Yes, that's what he's saying.
Perfect. So after 36, where's the next step? Does anybody know?
What do you think, Waylon?
48.
Okay, we have a 48.
Good job, guys. So we've got 12, 24, 36, 48. Does anybody know what comes next? I see a lot of hands raised.
60, okay?
Perfect, guys.
Then from 60, 72. Now what? Somebody said it. What, Caden? All right, Caden says 84. And where are we going to put that 84, Caden? Okay, and that hexagon beside the 120, Caden says.
All right. You guys are going right through this puzzle. Yeah, perfect. 84 is right.
Hey, what's going to come after 84? 96, and where's the 96 going to end up? Okay, and the other blank hexagon.
All right. And does anybody want to finish out this puzzle?
Okay, Fifi, how are we going to finish? Okay.
Good job, guys. You guys are really good at these puzzles. So if we look back, we started at 12, which is where the B is, and we added by 12 each time from 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, and 120, and we ended on the flower. So good job, guys. That's another puzzle that we have completed.
Michael, I think I can share.
Okay. So I'm just going to switch the device over to me.
Okay.
I think we are on number 3, right?
Yep.
So we start at 12. Anyone want to make a guess? Let's see what number we fill next.
This time the numbers got pretty big.
Emma, which thing? Emma thinks 124.
That's absolutely correct. Does anybody know where we should put that? 100 and
100.
oh, sorry.
We can we try add 102 to 12? So what's 102? What's 12 plus 102?
What? Okay, now we have 114.
Okay, where do we want to put the 114?
And where should we put it, Piggy? Anybody have a suggestion as to where we should put it? Luke?
On the right side of the 12.
Okay, Luke wants to put it on the right of the 12. Okay,
Right. So
okay, so we're adding what?
okay.
102. So anybody know what's going to be next?
216.
Okay, 216.
And where do we put the 216?
Out above.
Okay, they want to put it right above the 114.
What number come after 216 plus 102?
Okay, what's our next one? 216 plus 102.
316. 108.
Okay, let's make sure we're following our pattern. 216 plus 102. Isley says 318. Anybody else get 318? Okay, Hickory 318. And we want to put it above the 216.
Okay, okay. What number come after 318, Diana?
Okay, what's our next number? 318 plus 102. What's our next number? Whitney? Okay, let's add.
And where do we want to put 420?
Where should we put it? Okay, right there. That's where you have your cursor. That's where they want to put it.
Okay,
420.
let's try it again with
Okay,
420.
let's try again. Add 102 to 420. Anybody get 522?
And I believe we're gonna put this here.
22. Okay, Mandy, where should we put it? Okay, she said to the left of 420.
Okay, so I see a little problem. We don't have any number to connect from.
Right, we don't. We've got to make a path.
Yeah, I think we have to make a different path, right? We have all the number right here, so let's just delete this path, and try another path.
Okay, so one of my students said maybe we should have started with our 114 on the opposite side of the 12.
That's a good idea. So we have 114 here, and where do we want to go next?
All right, Mason, so if we move the 114 here, where do you think we should go from there? Okay, he says right there, and that would be our 216.
Okay.
Okay, anybody have a suggestion for our 318? Where should we put that one? Remember, we've got to connect,
Across.
and we've got to end up over here at our flower. Okay, to the right, in the first blank hexagon from 216. And that should be our, what was that number?
318.
318. Okay, so after 318, what did we have?
420.
420, she says to the right. Now think about this, guys. We've still got to go all the way around. Where are we going to go with the 522?
Down.
You think we should put it in the one at the bottom? Okay, now we need to figure out our next number. 522 plus 102.
624.
All right, 624. And where should that go?
The box above it.
All right, the box right above the 522. So what's going to go in our final blank hexagon? 726. Good.
This is our last number. And I think we can draw a path now. So we start at 12 and we go to 140, 114, 216, 318, 420, 522, 624, 726, and 828, and 930. We have the flowers.
All right, so we ended at the flower and we went through every hexagon.
Okay. Let's try the next one. We're gonna start at 99 and go to 198 and adding 11 each time.
All right, so adding 11, and we're gonna start again with the B, right? Gotta start at our B.
Does anyone know what 99 add 11 is?
And then what do we get? 110.
And where do we want to put 110?
The right side or the left side? How many people think left? We should put it on the left.
Okay.
How many people think we should put it on the right? Okay, we have more people who are thinking on the right. So we'll put it on the right.
Okay. What number come after 110? Do you know?
Plus what? Plus our 11,
121.
121.
Where should we put 121?
Okay, so they're thinking down between the 110 and the 198. Oh, Mason says we need to follow a path that is the opposite of the one we just did.
Would Mason want to go to the left side from
Well,
90?
he thinks we should go the opposite direction with our path from number 3. Which is kind of what we'll end up doing, I think. Okay, so what's our next number?
132. 132.
Okay, is it 142 or 132? 132.
Right, and where do we want to put 32?
Okay, to the left of the 121.
Okay. And what come after 132?
143.
Okay. So where's that 143 going to go?
Right across.
Okay. Right beside 132.
54.
Right, and the next number is 154. And where do we want to put that?
You put 154?
From the 143.
Okay, so beside the 99. Okay. Wait just a minute. Let's get this one filled in. Okay, so then our next number would be
165.
okay.
And
And where should that one go?
Right down from the 154.
Okay.
and then we have one last number.
100.
Yes.
176.
All right. Do we agree? 176?
Yes.
And that will be in our last hexagon.
And if we add 11 again to 176, I believe we do get 187. And if we have 11 to add that again, we're going to get 198. Right? So we can draw the path. Starting at 99, we went to 110, we had 11, we had 122, 121. We had 11 to 132, and then 143, 154, 165, 176, 187, and 198. Okay, anyone want to take a second and jot this down if you need to? I'm gonna clear this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
So for the next puzzle, it looks like we're gonna start at 99 and go to 180, adding 9 each time. Anyone want to guess what's the first numbers?
Okay, so we're starting at 99.
I'm
and
sorry. I think that we may have to skip to the last problem. I think we're running out of time.
Okay.
We can
time.
try to get through this problem, see how far we get. But since we're running a little bit close to the end of the session, we can also try to jump down to some of the last few problems, maybe the last problem, to see
I
some
would
of the
do number
multiplication.
7. Do number 7.
Let's move down to number 7.
Oh, this is more spicy. Okay, instead of adding this time, we're multiplying it by 2.
Now,
Is it-
y'all, before you do this problem, I want to point out during this time of COVID, if you heard on the news at all, people will be like, oh, it's growing exponentially. And that's not a word you normally hear in elementary school, but that's what's going to happen in this pattern. We're not going to just add a number, we're going to keep multiplying by the same number. So it gets pretty big, pretty fast. All right.
And it doesn't look like we were provided with a starting number. We know what's the ending.
Clue is helpful.
Yeah.
The clue helps.
Oh, the clue. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
Where do we start? Start at 2, so that means where the B is, we need to put our 2.
And 2 times 2.
What was multiply by 2?
2 times
What's the next number?
4.
Okay, and where should we put that 4?
The one beside it.
Between the 8 and the 2?
Okay. What was 4 times?
Above the 2.
Okay, now let's think about this. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so we already have that. 8 times 2 is 16. What's next?
6 times 2 is 32.
16 times 2 is what? 32. Where's the 32 gonna go? Between the 16 and the 64.
Right. What number come after 32?
32 times 2.
34.
64. Okay, now I want everybody to do the next one yourself. So we're to 64. We now have to double that. Thumbs up when you have an answer. Thumbs up when you have an answer. Willow, what do you think? Okay, Willow says 128. Thumbs up if you agree with her. Now, where should we put that 128? What do you think?
Above 64.
All right, above the 64.
Okay. You can take a second to do the next number. What's 128 times 2?
Okay, so she's going to give you a second to do the next one because we probably want to write that one down. Or you might try it in your head. It's up to you. Thumbs up when you have an answer. All right, what do you think, Waylon? Anybody else get 256? Thumbs up if you agree with Waylon. Okay, now Waylon, where should that go? Okay, he says right beside the 128.
And what's our last number? Oh.
Now what are we gonna do to find the next number? Multiply what?
By 2.
All right, 256 by 2. Everybody do that. Thumbs up when you have an answer. All right, Haley Beth, what do you think? 512. Anybody else get 512? Thumbs up if you agree. And where will that one go?
Right beside it.
All right beside it in our last blank hexagon.
Okay. So we're just gonna make a path, right? We start at 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, and 1024. Okay. Let's try the next one. So we're gonna start at 1 and end up at a very big number of 19,683, and we're gonna multiply by 3 each time. Okay. Where do we want to start?
Multiply by 3. And now remember that we have to end up down here. So think about where we should place our numbers. If we have to end down here. What is 1 times 3, everybody?
3.
3. Where should that 3 go?
Beside it.
Okay, to the left or to the right?
To the
right. To the right of the B, we want to put our 3.
Attention teachers and students, Lainey Robbins needs to come to the office. Lainey Robbins, come to the office.
Okay, so now what do we do next?
We need to add times.
Are we adding?
No, we need to multiply.
Okay, multiply times 3. What's 3 times 3, everybody? 9.
9.
Where should our 9 go?
Beside the 3.
Right here? Beside the 3, to the right of the 3? Okay, let's put it to the right of the 3.
And what we go after?
27. Okay, so that's there. So what do we do with our next step?
Multiply 3 more to 27.
Okay, so 27 times 3. Thumbs up when you have an answer to that one. Cooper, what'd you get?
81.
Cooper says 81. Anybody else get 81? Good. So where should we put 81, Cooper?
Right beside the 7.
To the left of the 27. Okay. What are we going to do now?
Go to multiply.
All right. Emma says 81 times 3. Thumbs up when you have an answer. 81 times 3. Trey, what'd you get?
243.
243. Anybody else get 243 like Trey? Good. Trey, where do you think we should put that? Good, Trey. Trey says to the left of the 81. Then what are we going to do next? Anybody tell me what our next step
Go
is?
down to 729.
Okay, 243 times 3. We need to check and make sure that it's what? That it's 729.
Let's find the next number after 729, and we're getting really large numbers here.
Okay, so now we're doing 729 times 3. Thumbs up when you get an answer. Hayden, what you get? Anybody else get 2,187? Very good, sir. So, Kate, where's that going to go? Okay, he says put it under the 729.
I agree. Do we want to find the last number? What's the last? The second to last number.
Okay, thumbs up when you have the answer to 2,187 times 3. What'd you get?
6,548.
Anybody else get 6,541? Anybody else? Good.
61.
41.
Right, and I will go right here. This is our last empty bubble.
And then 6,561 times 3. It's going to give us what? All right, 19,683.
It's a really large number. I'm really proud of you for doing like all the big multiplications. Isn't that so exciting?
Thank you. The numbers got large really quickly on that last one, didn't they? Why do you
They
think they
really
got
did.
large so quickly?
Because we're going up.
Because we're multiplying. Good.
If anyone needs to take a second and jot this down, I'm gonna wait for like 10 seconds.
Anybody need to correct their answer, or are we good? Everybody got it? Thumbs up if you have your answers. Okay, I think they're good.
All right. It looks like we're nearing the end of this session. I really hope you guys enjoy these problems. These were a lot of fun to make and edit, and even more fun to present to you guys. There are a few problems that we missed, and you guys can try and do those on your own. But I really hope you enjoyed this session, and I really hope that you guys come back next week too. I think we have one more week of fun math puzzles.
Yes,
So-
we'll be here next week.
All right, sounds good.